In this video, we explore a new group of English words from infancy to isle. These words are often easy to recognize because they are similar to Spanish, but we'll focus on their collocations and real usage to help you use them correctly and naturally.
Infancy, early stage of life. The disease appears in infancy.
Infancy refers to the very early stage of life, when a child is a baby, usually from birth to around 2 years old. Childhood, on the other hand, is a broader period that includes infancy and continues until adolescence. Nutrition is very important during early infancy. Children learn basic skills during infancy. In its infancy, this expression is used to describe something that is in a very early stage of development, just beginning, and not yet fully developed. Example: the technology is still in its infancy. It doesn't refer to a baby literally, but to the early stage of something.
Infant, a very young child. The infant was sleeping.
Infant is used to refer to a very young child, especially a baby. It is more formal than baby and is often used in medical, legal, or official contexts. The infant is in good health. Infants under 2 travel for free. The infant was sleeping peacefully.
Infantry, soldiers who fight on foot. The infantry advanced. Innate, natural from birth. She has an innate ability to solve problems quickly. He showed innate talent for painting from a young age. Some athletes have an innate skill that cannot be taught. Innocuous, not harmful. It seems innocuous.
Innocuous is more formal and often used when something seems safe or not harmful, especially in descriptions, analysis, or formal contexts. Harmless is more common in everyday English and simply means something does not cause harm. It's harmless, don't worry. The substance is harmless and innocuous. It may appear innocuous, but it can be dangerous. The comment seemed completely innocuous.
Insane, mentally ill or crazy, informal. That sounds insane.
He went insane after years of isolation. It would be completely insane to take that risk. Insane can mean mentally ill in a serious or medical sense, but it is also used informally to describe something very extreme or irrational. That idea sounds insane. Crazy is very common in everyday English and can mean strange, surprising, or extreme, not always negative. That's crazy. Nuts is informal and usually means someone is acting in a very strange or irrational way. Are you nuts? You're nuts. Insane is stronger and can be serious or formal. Crazy is very common and flexible. And nuts is informal and used for strange or irrational behavior.
Insanity, state of being insane.
The defendant pleaded insanity in court. He was not responsible due to a state of insanity. Insane is an adjective used to describe a person, idea, or situation as mentally unstable or extremely irrational. Insanity is a noun that refers to the condition or state of being insane, and it is often used in legal or formal contexts.
Insolent, rude and disrespectful. The child was insolent. Instability, lack of stability. Political instability is growing.
The country is facing political instability after the elections. Economic instability has affected many businesses. The conflict could cause instability in the region. Stability refers to a situation that is steady, secure, and does not change suddenly. while instability describes a situation that is uncertain, changing, or likely to cause problems.
Institute, an organization. She works at a research institute. Instructions, directions on how to do something. Follow the instructions.
Make sure you follow the instructions carefully. The teacher gave clear instructions for the task. The manager gave instructions to the team.
Instructor, a person who teaches. The instructor was helpful.
Instructor is used for someone who teaches practical skills or gives training rather than general academic education. It is common in contexts like driving, sports, fitness, or specific courses. She is learning with a driving instructor. The course instructor explained everything clearly. She is an experienced instructor with many years of teaching.
Insufficient, not enough. There is insufficient evidence.
The case was dismissed due to insufficient evidence. The payment was declined due to insufficient funds. The measures proved insufficient to solve the problem.
Insulin, a hormone-controlling sugar. He needs insulin. Insult, to say something offensive. He insulted her.
Don't take it as an insult. I was only joking.
Insulting, rude or offensive. That comment was insulting. Insurance, financial protection. I have car insurance.
Everyone should have health insurance. Car insurance is required by law. Read the insurance policy carefully.
Insure, to provide insurance. They insure the house.
They decided to insure their house against fire. The company is fully insured.
Integrate, to combine into a whole. Schools aim to integrate students.
Immigrants need support to integrate into society. The company is working to integrate its systems. The new software is fully integrated.
Intellectual, related to thinking or knowledge. He is very intellectual.
The company protects its intellectual property. She has great intellectual ability.
Interference, unwanted involvement. There was interference on the line.
They want to avoid outside interference. There is interference in the signal.
Intern, a trainee worker. She worked as an intern last summer.
She got a job as a summer intern. He applied for an intern position.
International, between countries. It's an international company. Interrelated, connected to each other. The issues are interrelated.
These issues are closely interrelated and cannot be solved separately.
Intimacy, close personal relationship. They value intimacy.
In English, privacy and intimacy are often confused by Spanish speakers because both can be translated as intimidad. However, they are used differently. Privacy refers to personal space and the need not to be disturbed or observed. For example, I need some privacy, or respect my privacy. On the other hand, intimacy refers to a close emotional or personal connection between people, especially in relationships, such as they share a deep intimacy. Understanding this difference is essential to sound natural in English.
Intolerable, impossible to accept. The heat is intolerable.
In English, intolerable is used more broadly than in Spanish. It can describe both physical sensations, such as heat, pain, or noise, and situations or behavior that cannot be accepted. For example, the heat is intolerable is completely natural in English. In Spanish, however, we usually use insupportable for physical sensations and reserve intolerable for behavior or situations. The noise became intolerable after a few hours. His behavior was completely intolerable. Lack of respect is intolerable. A food intolerance is a digestive problem that happens when your body cannot properly process certain foods, causing discomfort like bloating, gas, or stomach pain. Example: I'm lactose intolerant, so I drink almond milk instead of regular milk.
Introduction. The beginning part. Read the introduction first.
He made a short introduction before the talk. She gave a brief introduction before starting the presentation. I'll do a quick introduction. Let me introduce today's topic.
Introvert. A shy person. He is an introvert. Investigate. To examine carefully. The police are investigating a crime.
The case must be investigated thoroughly. In English, investigate is commonly used for police or official inquiries, such as crimes or incidents. In scientific or academic contexts, however, the word research is more commonly used to describe systematic study and analysis. The police are investigating the case. Scientists are researching new treatments.
Investigation. The process of investigating. The investigation continues. The case is still under ongoing investigation. Involuntary, not done by choice. It was an involuntary reaction. Irrigate. To supply water to land. Farmers irrigate the fields. Irrigation. The system of watering land. Irrigation is essential. Irrigate is more formal and often used in agriculture or technical contexts. It means to supply land or crops with water, usually through a system of channels, pipes, or sprinklers. Farmers irrigate their fields during the dry season. Water or watering is more general and common, used for plants, gardens, or everyday situations. I water the plants every morning. Isle. A small island. They live on a small isle. Island is the common word for any island, while isle is more poetic or used in proper names, like Isle of Skye. We've explored words from infancy to isle, learning their meanings, collocations, and how to use them naturally. Keep exploring English with Word Warehouse, and see you on the next Isle of Vocabulary.